It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Curtis Samuel. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Bills and the Ravens under the lights on Sunday night.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And now they're in the hurry-up. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 9. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 30. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen running the option to the left. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Allen going to keep it again. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. 2nd such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. In motion, Aguilar. To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. In motion right is Aguilar. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing is Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
Brings up 4th down.
Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at about the 14. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And quickly they get to the line. Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing now is Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Allen again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Allen to throw it. Coleman has it here right side. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by Bass is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Jackson to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line. Now
Jackson. And incomplete. complete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
So here are the Bills to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now out in front here. They've got it 1st and 10.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They run again on 1st down. Cook.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
3rd down. Here's a run by Cook.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down 6-0, 2:07 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
At the 13-yard line.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here's Jackson.
To Henry.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. Now Jackson.
That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Jackson.
And escapes the sack. Steps away to his left. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Jackson to throw.
This complete left side to Aguilar.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage. Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays.
And it's capped off by the touchdown and the ever-critical extra point. So it is a 1-point lead here in the final minute of action. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Allen. And he will find his man, Samuel. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Allen. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
It was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles. And that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So for the Bills, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.